Greetings, folks, and welcome to Command Modern Operations. I'm Epiregg, and this is the Sultan's Revenge scenario. So, basically, this is set in 2025. Turkey and Greece are at each other's throats again, and Turkey has decided to use a bunch of F-35s to launch a surgical strike on the Greek air defenses. Yeah, right. This is a fairly old scenario, so yeah. Okay, Intel/SITREP. The goal of the operation is to give a devastating blow against the Greek II system. In order to achieve that, Higher Command has released the use of F-35 Bravo and F-35 Alpha stealth strike aircraft. The operation will be supported by a small number of F-16s, UAV Anka, and Bayraktar, Land Coral EW, and E-737 Wedgetail early warning. Total operation time will not exceed 20 hours. You need to be swift and efficient so that the opponent gets the proper amount of shock and awe, which will in turn paralyze its crisis management system. A small portion of the Turkish Air Force will be used to avoid any full-scale mobilization, which will alert the opponent forces. We want to avoid any full-scale war, but still to give a devastating blow against Op-4. This will make them sit on the negotiation table regarding the sea oil reserves in the Aegean Sea. There are some no-fly zones around Albania, Fyrom, and Bulgaria where American aircraft fighters are conducting military drills and are stationed as a counterweight to Russian influence in the Balkans. Any flight path above these areas is prohibited, as it will upset the US and the rest of the NATO allies. It will also promptly alert the Hellenic Air Force before F-35s hit their targets. A strong Turkish surface action group with the lead ship LHD Anadolu mini-aircraft carrier is patrolling in the midst of the Mediterranean Sea. Its presence there a few weeks before was due to military exercises with Libya. Its real objective is to create a forward base of operations for our F-35 Bravos away from the crowded Aegean archipelago. This position is 250 nautical miles away from Athens, the Greek capital, which makes it ideal for a covert strike operation. Enemy forces. The Greek Air Force is on high alert. Expects a mix of upgraded F-16Vs, F-16 Block, whatever. Especially the F-16V, which might also be equipped with IRST pods like Sniper ATB with air-to-air capabilities. Also, they have a dense IAS network of high SAMs like the S-300 PMU-1, Patriot Pac-2 GEM, high SAM, MR-SAM like Hawk batteries, and Tor M1, Coattail NG, and OSA AKM SHORADs. In the northern Aegean, there are also SSM Exocet coastal batteries, which also one of their main targets. They provide A2AD for our naval forces and also block Bosphorus Strait. These coastal SSM batteries might be located in Skyros, Chios, Lesbos, Samothrakai, and Limnos Isles. Conduct ISR operations to gather their exact locations. Regarding the Patriot SAMs, there is a known issue that might prove useful. Their S-band PESA MFR radar covers only 120 degrees. This can be quite useful to flank them efficiency. There are also some reports that a Greek surface action group is on its way to meet our LHD surface action group. Expect a naval engagement if necessary. Greek has recently acquired a pair of FFG frigates armed with Aster 30 anti-aircraft missiles. Their upgraded S-band Heracles radar along with the Aster 30 active terminal guidance is a new threat. Avoid any contact with those vessels if possible. So, friendly forces don't really care. Mission. This is a target-oriented mission. You will get political pressure points only by destroying the following targets. Greek Parliament, 600 points. Greek Pentagon, 600 points. Patriot SAM on Skyros Air Force Base, 350 points. S-300, 300 points, located on Crete. SSM Exocet Coastal Batteries, 300 points. And Patriot SAM, 200 points, located on Athens and around Thessaloniki. I lose 1,500 points for getting the Anadolu destroyed, 100 points for an F-35 shot down, 250 points for an FFG destroyed, 100 points for a civilian ship destroyed, and 100 points for a civilian building damage. Execution, at my discretion, you can pick a mix of the above targets. A triumph victory needs 1,500 points. Command and control on the Anadolu, and on Stage C, unrestricted emissions. Let's do this. So this is a fairly long scenario, so I am going to set a timer. And there are some problems with the doctrines. For example, you're allowed to engage opportunity targets. Let's not do that. Also, fuel state RTB when first unit in flight use, which is fuel state, and weapon state R2B when last aircraft in a flight, which is weapon state. Weapon release authorization. Let's get the AIM-120D to fire at 50 nautical miles and only fire 1 round on 4 generator ship fighters. Let's do the same for the C model, 40 nautical miles and only 1 round at 4 gen fighters. Also, all these reference points, we don't really need them, so let's just get rid of them. Let's turn off these. Let's turn on the sonars, get this pair to go at creep speed. Let's get the Anadolu to also turn on their sonars. Move them here, here, then here. Let's get this submarine to move here, then here. Let's get this submarine to move here, then here. And let's get this submarine to move here, then here. Let's go to the Anadolu. And turn on all the quick turnarounds we can turn on. And these Seahawks are actually a little exposed. Let's get all of them to return to base except these 2. Now, these 2 Seahawks are a bit surplus to requirements, as in we don't have enough deck space for all of them. So let's add a new mission, call it Sub Hunt. It's an ASW patrol. No 1/3 rule, don't investigate unknown contacts outside the patrol area or within weapon range. Go to mission doctrine, subsurface tight and con settings, radar passive, sonar active, and assign these 2 choppers to the sub hunt mission. The point is to get them shot down. So let's go back to the Anadolu and let's get these Lightnings armed with AMRAMs, and let's get these 3 Lightnings armed with AMRAMs. Let's go over to Dalaman Air Force Base and turn on the quick turnarounds for this guy, and let's get these Lightnings armed with AMRAMs. Let's go to Cassier and turn on the quick turnarounds for these guys. Turn on the quick turnarounds for these guys. And turn on the quick turnarounds for these guys and arm these guys with AMRAMs. And let's finally go to Seagley Air Force Base. And B model AMRAMs are not going to be much help. Let's arm these with harms. Okay. So, first things first, let's launch all of our air superiority Lightnings. Launch these. And let's go to the Anadolu and launch these. And unpause time and see what happens. So the thing is, the Greeks are going to send a strike at us as soon as they spot us. But we're going to have to make sure that they don't spot us. Or classify us, for that matter. So, let's bring this flight over here. Mark this guy as hostile, this guy as hostile, and this guy as hostile. Goblin detected by F-35B, not a threat. Okay, so let's go to flight 2937, turn on their radars, and bring them down here, then here. Let's go to flight 2938, turn on their radars, bring them up here, then here. Let's go to flight 2940. Turn on their radars. Bring them over here.
Negative radar contact. Procedural control only. Maintain.
Actually, let's bring them over here. So the point is to sweep the sky clear of aircraft before we send in our strike. Okay, let's send these guys up here, let's send these guys up here, and speed up time, just a bit. Actually, let's send these guys over here. Goblin detected by Perry. Okay, let's get it. Okay, it's an SSK. That means it's hostile. So, our helicopters are going to attack it. Let's send this guy up here to attack these Vipers. Actually, let's send these guys back so they don't get too close. And send these guys forward. Okay, I think they detected my lightnings. Being able to fire on them, entirely different matter. Let's keep these guys here, keep them at loiter. And allow them to return to base. Okay, so they're attacking this sub now. This guy has fired his last damn ram. So now they're returning to base, getting the heck out of there. You know, maybe they should return to base at afterburner speed. Just as a bit of a precaution. Oh, we detected a Pegasus UAV. Okay, so these guys have wasted both their torpedoes on and have failed to hit. So let's launch one of these Seahawks. Actually, no, let's not. These fibers are coming in. They're probably going to shoot down a few of these two Seahawks. So we don't want to lose any more.
Go ahead for... 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 Go ahead for...
Let's bring these guys over here so they don't run into any trouble. Trouble may still find them. Let's get these guys to go to military power. Actually, let's get both the Perry and the Anadolu to hold their fire so they don't reveal their position. And a missile is coming for our helicopters.
Go ahead for... Go ahead for...
Slow these guys down to cruise, so they don't get too close too quick.
Go ahead for...
Okay, now you can RTB, and do so at afterburner speed. And looks like Zulus 1 through 3 are ready, so let's launch them. And there's time. So well, we're not done yet. Let's wait until the Seahawks get shot down. Okay, that's it for now, folks. This is Ebereg. I'll see you next time.